Hello, my name is George Hadres and I'm the owner-broker of the Hadres Insurance Agency, serving all of California with our home office in Fresno. Today I want to talk about auto insurance and answer some of the many questions that I hear from many of my customers. Questions like, what is it? What's it covered? And why do I even need it? These are questions that come up frequently and I'd like to answer them today in this video. So let's get started. What is auto insurance? Well, unlike what many people believe, auto insurance is not to protect your car. It is to protect the driver. It provides protection and financial security for the driver. Very simple. What's covered by it? Well, a typical auto policy has 5 components. The first component is the liability component. We call this the bodily injury and property damage. This is the most important component of your policy. Second is uninsured motorist. Uninsured motorist provides protection to the policy holder if they are hit in an accident by a driver who is either uninsured or underinsured. And in the state of California, 1 in 5 drivers is uninsured or underinsured. So this too is a very important protection to have. The next component is the comprehensive. Comprehensive provides repair for your automobile if it's damaged by theft, vandalism, or fire. The next component is collision. Collision repairs your vehicle for damages that you caused or are at fault for. The final component is the medical component, and this is what I call 911. This provides emergency care for anybody that's injured in an accident that you're involved in, regardless of fault. So it is an important component as well. Why do we need insurance? Well, if you consider that driving is probably the single most hazardous thing that we do on a daily basis, insurance becomes very important. I like to tell my customers to imagine that when they get in their car, and you're opening the trunk, they're putting their house, their kids' college education, their retirement, any of their investment portfolio, and possibly the next 10 years of their earnings. You put that in the trunk and you drive off. Because if you are involved in an at-fault accident, all of those things come at risk. So it's very important that you have adequate protection so that you don't lose the most important things in your life. The state of California requires drivers to carry a minimum liability insurance of $15,000 per person per injury and $30,000 per accident, with a property damage limit of $5,000. These limits are woefully inappropriate and inadequate, so it's important that you get proper consultation from an insurance professional to make sure that your assets are properly protected. At the Hadres Agency, we require or recommend that you carry at least 300 bodily injury and property damage coverage with a minimum of $50,000 for property damage. I like to add $100,000 for property damage because today's automobiles have become quite expensive. If you happen to hit a Mercedes-Benz S-Class 2014 model and it's totaled, the replacement on that vehicle is going to be about $75,000. So if you only have $50,000 in property damage, you're going to be on the hook for the remaining $25,000, and that's not what I like to see for my customers. I hope that you can see that having properly insured your vehicle and insured your assets is very important. And the next video that we're going to do is going to be on auto premiums and how we can keep them under control. Until then, this is George Hadres with the Hadres Agency, wishing you safe driving and reminding you to not text and drive. Thank you.